Welcome back to Mac School, man. It's 2:30 in the morning. I'm gonna try to come with good energy, but hey, if the energy ain't popping how I usually do, just bear with me. I'm still trying to come and get y'all good quality content, even though it's 2:30 in the morning. But basically, man, as y'all can see by the title of this video, dating in 2025, and this is just from a 20-year-old perspective, man. I've been dealing with women. First off, I grew up in a house with 3 women, my mom and my 2 sisters. I'm the middle child. And ever since I was in elementary school, bro, ever since I was a kid, bro, it's story time. It's stories about me. 3 years old, 2 years old, looking at women that's thick. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still that way. I got to look at some with some meat on their bones. You feel me? But man, that's just besides the point, man. Dating in 2025, my opinion, 20 years old, never really had a serious girlfriend, been close to it. That's not really my timing right now. And man, I'm not sure. I have not experienced everywhere in this world. But one thing I know, and especially based off me watching these content creators that travel to Colombia, Dominican Republic, not for sex, just for sex. Dominican Republic, Colombia, wherever these guys might, Thailand, wherever you want to travel, Mexico. It's just different places. One thing I noticed, man, the culture, period, it's not really community. And one thing you got to understand, when it's an independent type society, we don't really depend on family. We don't depend on village. We don't depend on community. When we have that, we start to see relationships kind of go down, and that's what I see going on in today's time. Relationships just falling in America, man. Like, to be honest, man, how I think about it, when I hear some of the stuff these young guys say, or just things I've been through, it really surprises me, like, how difficult it is for some guys just to get a date, like, or just to get something. Like, I know this is a Mackin channel, but I'm just speaking on just what's going on with it all, and what I think is the reasoning. So the culture just is not aligning with the traditional relationship morals, beliefs, end goals. It's not the same. And when I see these other countries, it makes me realize how they say we're advanced, but we're really behind in the humanity part. And being human, we're really behind. We might be advanced businessmen, we might be advanced entertainers, might be advanced athletes, might be advanced car racers, you get what I'm saying? Might be advanced dirt bikers, or motocross riders, I should say. Stunt riders, we might be more advanced than some people. But with all that advancement, man, it's taking a toll on just human relationships. I forgot the other, not platonic, but what's the other word? All I can say is, like, whatever the opposite of platonic is. I'm looking for the word. I can't really find it, but you should know what I mean. Something where you're looking for sex, you're looking for love, you're looking for whatever you're seeking out of this relationship, whatever you're seeking to get. And it's hard for some guys, bro. And that's the thing. Like, I didn't give up on dating, period. But shit, like, I feel like some things have to be. It gotta be a very special person. You feel what I'm saying? Like, very special. Cause I've talked to many. And I'm gonna talk to many more. So of course I'm gonna discover new things, bro. And one thing I gotta remember when I make these type of videos, I'm only 20, and I'm speaking from what I know. And this is to go for anybody who watches me, bro. I'm 20 years old. I'm only speaking from what I know. Feel me? And if it's anything you feel like I got wrong, comment it down below. We here to make each other better. That's all this channel is about. Helping other people, and they gonna help me. Somebody out there, it's plenty of people that know way more than me. But let me think about some other things. And that's really just where I think it stems from, just the culture. You get what I'm saying? Like, your culture, it shows you how your traditions are, how your traditions in relationships should be held, how they should be, how you should go moving with these things. And we don't really have culture in America. It's so many different cultures blending in one, where you'll have somebody that comes from this culture, but they end up going and getting with somebody that's outside of the culture. And now they have a kid that's not really in tune with either sides. Now the kid is just doing whatever. Like, they know a little bit of both, but it's not really strong. And that's what's going on. You could come from two strong cultures, but then they come together, and now you're really not. It should be the best of both worlds, but now you're just a little bit of each world. You get what I'm saying? And that's really what I think. I don't think we are necessary. Well, we are the problem, but the bigger problem is that, and when I say we, the people of America, because I'm really speaking on America. I haven't dated anywhere else. And I will. Get what I'm saying? And well, when I say date, and that's date to see for something more. And really, I'm not dating anyone if I don't see something. You see, but we still will involve ourselves with people that we don't see too much going on. And that's just what we do, because we're human, and we have other desires that we might, and they might not meet every desire, but hey, we can still get it fulfilled, because it's a form of settling, and humans do it. You feel me? We like comfortability. We go for things like that. But so back to the relationships in 2025. To be honest, if you're just out here looking for relationships in America at this point, you can find it. You can. It's going to be extremely hard compared to other cultures. That's what I'm finding out. And you can say, oh, it's just because they want money. These guys are going to third world countries. But even when I see how the women move in these smaller towns versus these bigger cities, it's like they're the same. How I said in the previous video, it's like they're printed out. A lot of these women, it's dudes too. I'm not saying it's just the women, but it's a lot of, they just print it out. A lot of people are the same. And then what I see here in the smaller city is their heads are so big because they look up to these people, but they haven't really had a real reality check. They might be some of the finest women around here, but on a real life global scale, they're fives. They might feel like nines and tens to some of these country cats, these little town cats. They might seem like nines and tens, but when Miami, they ain't really hitting on nothing. And then, like, when I'm saying you go to a bigger city, I'm not saying you gonna get something serious, but it's gonna be an easier time dating a more beautiful female, because it's so many more beautiful females out here. They don't feel as big-headed. They don't think they're the best thing walking around the town. Of course, they might have confidence, but they realize it's people that look better than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really that great physically, just off looks. You see what I'm saying? This is not everything. This doesn't matter. Of course, they're gonna still have men to come and talk to them, but it showed me a difference just within these big cities versus small cities, just the influence. They all are influenced by the same things, but some of them have different mindsets because they're actually living in a different situation. And the people in the bigger cities are actually more living in reality slightly more, because they are realizing I'm not just the best thing walking. That's what you gotta realize, man. And really don't settle for no bullshit that you really don't want, man. Don't settle for no bullshit that you don't want. You feel me? I haven't settled. I goddamn was close, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it unless you just find somebody you really willing to go that step with. And I feel like it's possible. I don't want to push anybody down, but me personally, I'll have some fun while I'm in America. I'm not saying I would never have a girlfriend, but I really am looking into to me in general. If you really don't know me, because I have another channel, BBT's Explicit Experience. If everyone knows this about me, I'm ready to get the hell out of America. I'm not stunting on staying here, and I feel like we guys, just in my situation, I feel like I could find something good, right? And no one is perfect. I could find something good, but the culture and tradition, that's the most important thing to me. If it's like, if you don't really align with like tradition, and I'm not speaking on this new tradition, and traditions change, and I'm just more with the human. I'm not with all this new technology type living, where we look up to celebrities, and I'm not with all that. I'm with real life, and looking in those other countries, it's more real life. See what I'm saying? I'm not going all the way to Asia, right? That's a place I would love to be, but down south, down in the Caribbean, South America area, that's where I'm looking to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably the place I'm willing to settle down. I could do it. I could find somebody here, but think about it like this. If I'm looking to start a family in America and I don't even want to live here, that's gonna do nothing but keep me drawn to America, keep me attached to America. Because if this lady that I'm with, say if we have children and her family is in America, and I'm not trying to just be coming back and forth to America. I'm trying, wherever I go, I'm trying to be there. I'm not trying to do all, and you got to think about it. Not everyone can just leave and fly to another country. Not everyone can do that. So it's not, you're going to be doing a lot of going back and forth. I would be doing a lot of going back and forth. So it has to be a very special person that can really understand my way of thinking, like, and just really just wants to be led by me. And I'm not, and you can find that, but it might not always align with it. Everything is not always alignment. And I'm not saying things have to be perfect, but damn, you know what you want, and you know what you want is not just so far-fetched. It might be some guys on here that have crazy ass things, but I think that's more of a feminine trait. And you still could, some guys might be that way, where they thinking they gonna marry a Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know. Whatever they have in mind, I don't know exactly what it's gonna be. But I'm looking for just different qualities that's not really strong in America. And so with all that being said, man, hopefully y'all got something great from this, man. That's just my little opinion on dating in 2025. Seriously dating. And that's when I say dating, that's what I mean. I'm gonna always mean seriously dating. I don't mean just dating. Like, of course you gotta date in court. That's part of the dating process, but I mean you dating them to see a future. So I'm not saying I won't date in America, but it's not my first choice. And if something comes up, it would just have to align with what I got going on, or be willing and ready to align with what I got going on. It just has what I'm looking for. Hey, and remember, it's not all physical. It's not always physical. I do want something I'm going to be happy to come home to and not get tired of. Or you're going to always probably get used to it, but I don't want something I'm going to get tired of. You get what I'm saying? I might get used to it, but that don't mean I'm tired of it. See what I'm saying? But don't settle, guys. Ain't nothing wrong with, they call it passport bros. It's not that I need to go and find just love, period. it's what I want out of the whole situation. That's the thing. This is a business. It's not strict. Love is about a business. It's in my eyes. Because that's what I'm here. We having kids and we're building a empire. This shit is love there, but goddamn, it's really business. It's really business. Like, people fall in and out of love, but that doesn't mean you gotta separate just because you're not in love with this person. There has to be a bigger picture y'all both see, come together on. Hey, that's just my opinion. I'm 20. If y'all think it's some things that y'all can add something to, please add something to it. Don't be putting me down, because, hey, we all here to learn. I'm just telling y'all what I experienced. And I might have experiences in the future that may make me contradict what I have said in past videos, because that's part of humans. That's part of evolving. That's part of growing. That's part of becoming a better person. So, if you're not changing, if you're not switching up what you may have said in the past, you're not really growing. If you're always thinking the same as you thought a year ago, if you made a video a year ago and you can make a video today talking about the same topic and not add new things or change what you had said previously, then you didn't really grow or learn anything in that whole year. But yeah, man, that's my opinion. I ain't gonna keep you out here forever. I'm gonna try to go to sleep. I know after I made this shit, I'm probably gonna have to record for another channel. Real talk. But I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Love y'all, man.